I want to quickly talk to you about a couple of credit union fair credit cards approving limits up to $100,000. $100,000, okay? And we're speaking about credit union fair credit cards. So here's a review I want you to pay attention to. So the very first of the cards that we love is the NavyFed Gold Rewards credit card. And so with the NavyFed Gold Rewards credit card, they will actually they'll take your application at around 600. So if you have a FICO score of 600, this is kind of cool. If you have a relationship with NavyFed, they can actually go a little lower, and NavyFed can actually approve you all the way to $50,000. That's what we love a lot. And the Gold Rewards has been actually one of the most popular credit cards that NavyFed has issued, and we love the fact that with the Gold Rewards, you have a lot of advantages. First of all, you can actually, before you do anything, see if you can pre-qualify. Okay, please do not risk having a hard pull right away. See if you can pre-qualify, and if you're a member, you actually will see if you log in the app or you log in the website, your account, you will see if you have to see like a pre-qualification link. If you do pre-qualify, please follow that path before you do anything. Okay, and what we love about the Gold Rewards is that, first of all, you have no foreign transaction fees, no cash advance fees, no balance transfer fees, no annual fees. So we really love the fact that there is an absence. There's a total absence of fees at all. On top of that, you have the APR is kind of decent though. I mean, the APR goes from like 14% all the way to 18%. So this is kind of cool, especially from a credit union. And we love the fact that you have a lot of we love the perks you have. For example, you have 3x points at restaurants. You have 2x points on gas and 1x points on everything else. Now, if you were to ask me right now with gas prices across the country, really having 2x points on gas, this is really good. I mean, this is really good, especially because NavyFed does not place limits. Okay, basically there are no rewards limits. There are no rewards expiration while the account is open, and also the points can be redeemed for cash. So the redemption can happen in cash, travel, gift cards, and or merchandise. So you have flexibility there. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. We're having a quick convo with you today about credit union fair credit cards approving limits up to $100,000. Another card I want to share with you is the PenFed Platinum. So if for any reason you don't like the Gold Rewards, you can try the PenFed Platinum. Now the PenFed Platinum here, the FICO score, the average FICO score is around 600 also. But the PenFed Platinum doesn't actually give you a higher credit limit. You're probably getting a 25,000 to 30,000 maximum here. Okay, but the cool thing is that at least you have a card, right? And what we love about the PenFed Platinum is that the APR is kind of decent too. You're looking at 17 to 18%. Okay, but here you have a 5x points on gas paid at the pump and EV charging station. So where the NavyFed Gold Rewards was actually giving you a 2x points, the PenFed Platinum is giving you 5x points. So think about it again. In this day and age, you know, with gas prices going to being so high, having 5x points on gas paid at the pump and EV charging stations is just fantastic. You also have 3x points at the supermarket, including most Target and Walmart locations. You have restaurants and TV, radio, cable, and streaming services. We're talking about Hulu, Netflix, and so on and so forth. So this is kind of cool. And you also have a 1x points on all other purchases. So this is really good. Now, what's even better is that PenFed has a welcome offer. So you have a 15,000 bonus points when you spend $1,500 in the first 90 days. This is kind of cool. So overall, you have like a great card here. So this is a great credit union, fair credit card. But just remember that the maximum limit is $25,000 to $30,000. Now, in some cases, they can go all the way to $40,000. We have seen actually folks getting $40,000 on the PenFed Platinum, but it's rather rare though. It's rather rare. But hey, listen, it's still a great card that we love a lot, and it's relatively easier to get than other PenFed credit cards. So this is kind of cool. But you don't want to use this card for balance transfer because there is no balance transfer offer. The APR is kind of high anyway. You don't want that. Okay. Now you can you can have like a 0% APR for 12 months, yes, but there is a 3% fee that applies. So that 3% fee is really sort of killing the offer, if you were to ask us. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a conversation about credit union, fair credit, credit cards, approving limits up to $100,000. I want to talk to you about another card that we love, a credit union credit card for fair credit. That's Connexus Platinum card. So the interesting thing about this Connexus Platinum card is that the maximum limit here is $100,000. $100,000, okay? And the minimum APR and the minimum FICO score required 580 to 590. So this is kind of cool. What we love about this Connexus Platinum is that you can use this card for balance transfers, because you have a 0% intro APR on purchases and balance transfers for the first, guess what, 15 billing cycles. So this is kind of cool. 15 billing cycles. So for 15 months, you pay no interest, nothing at all. Just make sure that you pay off the balance before the offer period is over, though. Okay. But after that, you have a variable APR that's kind of high. That's really where they actually get you, because the APR afterwards goes from 20% to 30%. So this is really high. But hey, listen, let's focus on the positive here. And the positive is that you have 0% intro APR for 15 billing cycles. Okay. And on top of that, this card does have has no annual fee at all. So the way we actually play this, the way we love to play this Connexus Platinum card is to actually use it for emergencies. Or let's say you have a large purchase, you have something to buy like in the house or whatever, and you just put it on the card. And yeah, so if you're like a frequent, let's say a Home Depot, or you have like you have something DIY or something really substantial in terms of pricing, just put on the card and just pay it off over 15 billing cycles, and you should be good to go. Okay. What we love about Connexus Platinum is that basically you are able to Connexus allows you to apply for more than one card. So basically, if you want to accumulate this credit card with another Connexus credit card, not a problem at all. I mean, there are there could be some limitations in terms of how much limits you will get on the second card, but the thing is, you do have that possibility. You have the possibility to actually get another credit card from Connexus. By the way, don't forget the APR, though. The APR is kind of high. We're talking 20% to 30%. So you really need to clear your balance before the offer period is over, because otherwise they'll be hitting you with that sort of like big APR. Another credit card I want to share with you, that is a credit union fair credit card. You're talking about the Service Credit Union Visa Everyday Credit Card. So Service is a great credit union, by the way. And I mean, we've been our team members have been members of Service for the last 30 to 40 years. It's just crazy. It's just a wonderful institution. So this credit card is kind of cool too. Now, so this credit card, they can approve you all the way to $50,000, and in terms of minimum FICO, they want you to be around 615. That's what our research has shown, 615. If you are around that, you should be able to go with this card. And so what we love about this card is that now the average maximum limit is 20,000. But if you have been with Service for 10 years or more, they will bump up the limit to $50,000. So basically, all our team members who have a Service credit card, they have like around 40 to 45,000. But if you've been with Service for less than 10 years, you will get maximum $20,000. Okay. And this card is kind of cool because you can use it for a lot of things. The APR is kind of cool, though. We love the fact that the APR revolves around 13 to 18%. So you can use the card for a lot of stuff. So you can use the card for everyday purchases. There are no fees, actually. There are no annual fee, no foreign transaction fees, no hidden APR increases for late payments. So this is really good. Okay. What we love about Service is that Service is really flexible in terms of what you like. You can use the card for a lot of things. As a matter of fact, you can use this card even for balance transfer. For balance transfers, if you receive an offer that is conducive to that balance transfer, because sometimes what they do is they actually send some solicitations around balance transfers and other perks, so and other offers. So this is really good. But this card actually, this card is just for everyday purchases, and so you're able just to use the card for all kinds of emergencies, all kinds of regular payments, whatever. So the card has no, how do I say it, has no specifics to it, other than it's just a card that you can use for a lot of stuff. So again, the flexibility is there, right? Nothing complicated here. It's just fantastic. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about credit union, fair credit, credit cards, approving limits up to $100,000. I want to talk to you about Teachers Visa Cashback credit cards. This is another credit card that actually approves fair credit, and we love Teachers Visa Cashback because first of all, you have the ability to get up to $50,000 in credit limits, and if your FICO is around 600, they'll take care of you, not a problem at all. And this is a great card because this card allows you to earn 1.5% cashback on all purchases to be redeemed at any time with no expiration or limit. So Teachers is really simplifying everything for users and cardholders for that matter. So you are able to earn, again, there are no limits here, 1.5% cashback automatically on all purchases. And you have 0% intro APR on balance transfers, 0% intro APR on new purchases, and you have a low APR that goes from 16% to 18%. So this is kind of cool. So overall, when you think about this Teachers Visa Cashback credit card, think about it just a great card. It's a card you can use twofold. You can use the card as a balance transfer credit card, where you have like a 0% intro APR for like from 15 to 18 months. This is kind of cool. So that's the first option. Or you can use it as a cashback credit card. If you use it as a cashback credit card, then basically you earn 1.5% cashback on every purchase that you have. So this is really good. Again, what we love about this card is the flexibility. That's what we love a lot. You have the flexibility with the card, and nothing complicated. They're not really trying to not really trying to ask you, like trying to do things complicated. No. It's very simple, very straightforward. So we love that a lot. So overall, this is kind of cool. And what we love also is that you basically have a series of perks actually that come with owning a Visa, like a Teachers Visa credit card, and they have a large constellation of features and benefits that are like internal. But first, by the way, all the credit union that I'm talking about today, you have to become a member first, right? I mean, this goes without saying that you have to become a member first before availing yourself of their credit card. So, but the good thing is all the credit unions that I'm just listing in today's conversation, they are national credit unions. So it doesn't matter where you live, what your biology is, or what your profession is, you can still qualify for a membership. So this is kind of cool. I want to talk to you about BECU Cashback credit card. This is another fair credit card that approves, up to $100,000. Now with BECU, they will approve you up to $50,000. So not $150,000. All the credit cards average $50,000. Only the Connexus Platinum goes all the way to $100,000. Okay. Now for the BECU cashback credit card, as the name implies, this is a cashback credit card. And the cool thing about BECU is that you can actually pre-qualify or qualify. You can apply online, or you can actually pre-apply online. This is really good. The APR is around 16%, so this is great. And when we talk about the cashback, we're speaking about 1.5% unlimited cashback, and this is on all transactions, and you pay no annual fee. So think about it. No annual fee. You have unlimited 1.5% cashback. As a matter of fact, they even have more features for you. You earn a $300 cashback bonus after you spend $3,000 on purchases in the first 3 months of account opening. So this is really good. You have no balance transfer fees, no cash advance fees, and no foreign transaction fees, and other travel abroad perks. So this is really good. So this card is not a balance transfer card. This card is just a cashback card Now, in some cases, you might actually get an intro 0% APR for the first 12 months on purchases and balance transfers, but it really depends on your credit. Okay, it depends on your financial situation. It also depends on your relationship with BECU. It's all a matter of it's all about a relationship. If you have built a great relationship with BECU, they'll take care of you too at the right time. So it's one of those things you got to be really, really careful about. And so if you have any question, just give them a call. They are at the 1-800-233-2328. Again, the number here is at 1-800-233-2328. So give them a call and see if you could qualify, because maybe your situation will be better suited for one of their products. But one thing I want to show is that please make sure you have a relationship with BECU and that you actually beef up their relationship. You just don't open an account and just forget about it. You got to beef it up. I want to talk to you now about the last card of today's conversation. We have America's Credit Union Platinum Visa credit card. So ACU is another great institution that actually issues fair credit cards, and with this card, they will approve you all the way to $40,000. So this is based on our research. We've seen that the maximum limits here is around $40,000. But hey, listen, this is still good anyway. So if you have a FICO score of 600, sometimes they go to 625, you are still good anyway. The bottom line here is that you got to really pay attention to here. So if you want to go with this ACU Platinum Visa credit card, make sure that you know exactly what you want, because this card does a lot of, this card does bring a lot of perks. For example, you have a very low rate on balance transfer. As a matter of fact, ACU will give you a 0% APR for the first 6 months. It's only 6 months though. That's not 2 years or 3 years or 1 year. It's 6 months. But hey, listen, if you have a large amount that you want to put in on the card, this is totally possible. Totally possible that you have the lowest rates on purchases. In terms of APR, you're looking at it really depends. Sometimes they change stuff, but it's really good. You want to make sure that you get a nice APR. And what we love about this card is that the ACU Visa Platinum card is that basically you are able to use it for whatever you want. So you can use it for as a cashback card. You can use it as a balance transfer card. Now, one thing I want to say here is that you actually have you can have 0% all the way to 2% in terms of balance transfer APR. So ACU doesn't give you a 0% APR for their intro offer. Some cases they do, but some cases they charge a little bit. Like they charge 1% or 2% or sometimes 1.54%. That's the APR for balance transfers. So they can actually use it. They can use it for financing other stuff. So overall, what we love about the ACU is that they are really flexible. That's one thing we love a lot. They are really flexible and they're really fast too. Really fast. If you apply, they'll get back to you. They tend to approve applications real fast as well. So we love that a lot. And one thing I want to say is that, yes, obviously similar to all the credit cards, all the credit unions on this program, ACU is also available nationally, so this is not a problem. If you try to apply and you can't qualify either biologically, geographically, or professionally, please just donate $5. You can donate to a charity and to a local charity, and you should be in afterwards. All right. Let's quickly recap here. So, but before I recap, I just want to show you our approach. We do have an approach on this show when it comes to evaluating, categorizing, and listing credit cards. So please check this out right now. All right, let's quickly recap here. So number one, we have NavyFed Go Rewards credit card. Number two, we have PenFed Platinum. Number three, we have Connexus Platinum. Number four, we have Service Credit Union Visa Everyday. Number 5, we have Teacher's Visa. Number 6, we have a BECU Cashback credit card. Number 7, last but not the least, we have here ACU Platinum. Thank you so much. I'll see you another time, but until then, remember, stay marvelous.